Oh, such heartbreak yesterday. Let's shake it off and get right back at it. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Jason Madison, Winning Bets. Thanks for hanging out with me on this episode. Tuesday edition of Winning Bets. We're giving out free sports picks each and every single day. And I hope your week's off to a fantastic start. Here on the show, though, we're off to a little bit of a bumpy start. Let's go ahead and recap it. You guys can see right there on the day, we went 1 and 2 yesterday and down 0.66 units. What went our way yesterday was that dog of the day. And boy, was that an easy dog of the day winner for you guys right there. What did the Red Sox get, 11? 12 innings or something in that first inning? Yeah, that was it right there. Stop going ahead and pay attention. They're just going to coast to an easy victory after that. That's exactly what they did, 13-4. I didn't think they deserved to be dogs in that game. It was nice to see them come on through and get us a nice easy catch. What tripped us up yesterday? Well, our White Sox-Astros parlay. That one was a failure. Astros took care of business, but the White Sox let a 1-0 lead in the 6th inning get away from them, and then the game went into extra innings. Of course, that was a 7-inning game due to a doubleheader, and they let the Twins go ahead and beat them right there. So that was a little bit of a heartbreaker, but the true heartbreaker, the absolute just kick in the dick yesterday, was that Rangers-Tigers F5 under. We needed under 4.5 runs through the first 5 innings. There were 2 runs going into the bottom of the 5th inning, just 2. And then the Tigers explode for a 4 spot and get to 6 runs. That was a heartbreaker. It was painful last night. And actually, it's painful right now talking about it. I mean, that was our profit right there. Because at that point, the Red Sox had already put up those 12 or so runs in that first inning. So you knew that was going to be a cash. You just needed that F5 under to cash, and you could have some profit on your day. And yeah, that one was just an absolute heartbreaker. I mean, there's no better way to put it. That was a heartbreaker. So yeah, 1 and 2 on the day and down 0.66 units. The week is young, and we'll turn that sucker right around just like we have lots of times here recently. And that was the free giveaway bet also on that White Sox Astros, so that lost. So what we're going to do on this free giveaway, we're now down to 8. I told you guys when we talked about this initially a couple weeks ago that I was going to do 5 of them, and I was going to let you guys do 5 of them. Well, it's time for me to go ahead and take a back seat from picking the free giveaway, seeing how we've come out of the gates and we've lost the first 2. So I'm going to hit you guys with the slate of bets that we've got today. Make sure you then jump over to the community tab after you've watched this video and get your vote in on what you think is the best bet of the day. And whatever one has the best votes, we'll cut it off. These are all going to be night games, these bets I'm going to give you. So we'll cut it off maybe around about 4 p.m. Central Time. And what 4 p.m.-ish Central Time, whatever bet has the most votes for it, that's the one I'll log in then and go ahead and put an extra $50 on for you guys, and we'll see if you guys can't predict the winner on today's show and get you guys a free giveaway bet. All right, with that being said, guys, let's go ahead and jump on into it and roll out the slate of bets. First one, let's talk about this Mariners versus Rockies game. I'm going Rockies F5 run line, and I did it at -1, so that's what I got, Rockies F5 -1. And I'm going to go ahead and do that at -105 over at DraftKings. Obviously, with being the 1-run spread there is the option there for the tie. I went for better payout and for a tie rather than, you can do the run line at 0.5. Obviously, a lot more juice. So, again, I went for a better payout and thinking that the Rockies will win by 2 or more after the first 5 innings. Why do I like the Rockies to win by 2 or more after the first 5 innings? Well, they've got the 6th best average going up against left-handed pitchers. Against left-handed pitchers, the Rockies have the 6th best average. They'll obviously be seeing a left-hander today. Overall, though, the Rockies have the offensive advantage. They sit about top 15 in most of the categories. The Mariners are bottom 3. This is the bottom 3 offense, so not a good offense regardless. But if we look at what the Rockies are doing up against left-handers, they're really exceeding, as I said, the 6th best average. And they're going up against Gonzalez here. Gonzalez of the Mariners is a 5.88 ERA, a 1.46 whip, an opponent's batting average of 278, and he's giving up a home run every 3.7 innings. I expect him to get hit and get hit really hard here at Coors Field today. Meanwhile, you got Marquez. He's going to be on the mound for the Rockies. He's having a good season, a 3.36 ERA, a 1.14 whip, a 212 opponent's batting average, and he's only giving up 1 home run every 14 innings. So, yeah, obviously a lot better job. So you're getting by far the better starter. You're getting by far the better offense and an offense that hits left-handers really, really well. The thing I don't like about this game is the bullpen. We've talked about how the Rockies' bullpen is absolutely terrible. The Mariners have a pretty good, decently bullpen. So, and my thinking is if the Rockies can hit Gonzalez, and this gets late in the game and the Mariners get to their good bullpen, well, the Rockies, probably won't win this game, or maybe they only win this game barely by 1 run. They're going to struggle if they can't get to Gonzalez regardless. So I'm already all in on Gonzalez. That's the reason why I'm making this bet. So why not just eliminate this terrible, terrible Rockies bullpen? Don't have them, screw us in any kind of way, and just really focus on this first 5 innings again, where you got that big starter pitching advantage and you got the hitting advantage there for the Rockies. So I'll take Rockies F5 run line. Give me a -1 spread there, and we'll do that one at -105 over at DraftKings. The next one we'll do here is we'll go ahead and do the Orioles are playing the Rays. We'll do the Orioles F5 money line at +160 over at DraftKings. You're getting +160. So I didn't go ahead and do the 3-way there, where you obviously have the draw comes into the equation there with the 3-way money line. So this here, if there's a tie after the 5 innings, we'll go ahead and get our wager back. Again, +160. I just didn't want to mess around with that. I was willing to take the tie there. What I like about this game is you got 2 left-handers on the mound. We've got McClanahan for the Rays going up against Means, going on against the Orioles. Look at what these teams are doing against left-handed pitching. We've actually tailed the Orioles a few weeks ago because they were doing left-handers so good. They are still hitting left-handers good. They have the 3rd best batting average against left-handed pitching. The Rays have the 29th worst batting average against left-handers. So big discrepancy in what these teams are doing against left-handed pitching. Again, you got 2 left-handers on the mound. You got McClanahan here for the Rays, pretty good, decently seasoned. And then you got Means on the mound for the Orioles. Means is a guy we've tailed earlier on the season, and we are profitable for him. And then he had a stretch where he wasn't pitching all that good, and then they put him on the DL with a shoulder injury. So maybe that explained why he had a little bit of a hiccup there, because he was dealing with a little bit of a shoulder injury. So expect him to come back healthy. I mean, these guys come back, they are healthy. Obviously, they have tune-up starts in the minor league. So expect Means to be who Means is with the healthy shoulder. And if he's like that, I mean, you guys remember earlier in the season, guys were talking about him for the Cy Young candidate. Guys were talking about every time he was on the mound, everybody was tailing him because the Orioles, for whatever reason, were at dog money. They're at dog money just because they're going up against the Rays and how good the Rays are. But yeah, what does Orioles do against left-handed pitching? What the Rays don't do against left-handed pitching? Give me Means coming off. Hopefully he's going to go ahead and be healthy. Like what they can do in the first 5 innings. You saw what they were able to obviously do last night. This Orioles has a good offense. I mean, they're top 12 in some categories, and then you add in the extra bonus of what they do against left-handed pitching. So, yeah, Orioles have a good team. I like them today on against these Rays in the first 5 innings with the tie option. We'll get our wager back if there's a tie. If not, hopefully we can put a nice +160 in your pocket. All right, then the next one here is going to be my dog of the day. We're now 2-2 on those dogs, and we're now profitable on our dogs of the days. My dog of the day today is going to be the Nationals money line at +104, and I can make that bet over at PointsBet. Obviously, the Nationals are going up against the Marlins, who they destroyed last night. You got Espino on the mound here for the Nationals. This could almost be a bullpen game for the Nationals, because Espino, it looks like they're trying to build him up, and I don't know where they are in that build-up process, but if you just look at his game log, maybe he's going to get 4, maybe 5 innings seems to maybe be his max. Maybe he'll be around that 4 innings. So you may get a bullpen game, which is fine, because the Nationals last night in destroying the Marlins only used a couple of relievers, so they'll be ready for a bullpen game if it comes down to a bullpen game. And I'm kind of a fan of bullpen games, because the reason these bullpen games are so successful for a lot of teams is then you can start to mix and match. And a guy is only out there for 1 inning, he's not exposed. Guys, maybe by the time they're starting to figure it out, well, he's out of the game because it's only 1 inning. So, yeah, if Espino only wants to go 4 or 5 innings, that's fine by me. And that Nationals bullpen is healthy and ready to go. They're going to be opposed, though, by Rogers with the Marlins. Rogers got some great numbers. Where Espino has good numbers, Rogers definitely has great numbers. But he's going up against this Nats offense. They've already seen him this season. They got him for a handful of runs, I think, over the course of 5 innings. So I like that. The Nats offense, Rogers is left-handed, has the number 2 offense batting average against left-handed pitching. So, yeah, we already like the Nationals offense. I mean, we already know they're a top 5 offense, where the Marlins are about a top 20. They're like right at number 20. But the Nationals, you add in that number 2 batting average against left-handed pitching, I think they'll absolutely do the job here against the Rogers there and the Marlins. The Marlins do have a slightly better bullpen. Again, we're betting dogs of the days, right? You're not going to have the advantages across the board, but while we may not have the advantages in the bullpen, we certainly have the advantages in the offense. We have a huge offensive advantage, And starting pitching wise, yeah, I mean, tip your cap to Rogers. Like I just said, he's got some fantastic numbers, but Espino's got some good numbers in his own right. If he can go in there and hold it down for 4-ish or so innings, I really like our chances for our dog of the day to come through. And you can get that one at plus money. Well, obviously at plus money, at plus 104 over at PointsBet. Right now is where you can get it. All right, guys, so that's what we'll do. So I'm going to do those 3 bets, and that's what will be on the community tab. So if you like Rockies F5 run line -1, if you like the Orioles F5 money line with the tie at plus 160, or if you like my dog of the day more at plus 104, go ahead and jump on that community tab, get your vote in, and again, around 4 p.m. Central Time, I'll go ahead and put an extra $50 on one of these bets, and we can't see if we can't successfully do a free giveaway tomorrow. And I will tweet out whatever the winner is, so follow me on Twitter at around 4 o'clock. You'll know what that winning bet is, or what the free giveaway bet is, so then you guys can all be cheering and rooting and pulling for that bet together. I do maybe get one more bet in on today. The Bet Rivers has a 20% profit boost, but it's got to be used in a live situation. So still turning over the data, still seeing what maybe else I like out there, but maybe looking to use that 20% profit boost. And if I do, again, just look for me on Twitter. It's at WinningBetsPod. It's at WinningBetsPod, and I'll let you guys know if we're riding on another bet. Otherwise, we'll roll out these 3 bets. We'll look to get the week back on profitable, and we'll look to do that there. All right, guys, go enjoy your Tuesday, and we'll see you back here tomorrow. Have a good one. Thanks for watching till the end. I'm Jason Mattis. Any love you can show by giving me a like, a subscription, or a comment, or even just share this video is very much appreciated. And don't forget to turn on your notifications to increase your chances of locking in the same odds as I talked about today. And check out my other great videos in these corners.